Hi, this is Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp broadcaster Scott Kornberg. It's time to take a listen back to the week that was in the Miami Marlins organization with Triple-A Jacksonville, Double-A Pensacola, High-A Beloit and Low-A Jupiter. Jacksonville is playing as far north as it has since at least 1967, when Toronto was in the International League, and so far, the Jumbo Shrimp have taken 3 of the first 5 games of this series from the Worcester Red Sox at Polar Park. 2 of those wins included a doubleheader sweep on Thursday. Robbie Snelling gave the Jumbo Shrimp 6 scoreless innings in Game 1 of the doubleheader. And then in Game 2, an 8-run 5th inning was highlighted by this grand slam from Victor Mesa Jr. The 0-1. Fly ball deep right towards the monster and gone! It's a grand slam for Victor Mesa Jr. And a haymaker here in the 5th. Jacksonville blows it open. It's an 8-run inning and an 8-2 lead. The Jumbo Shrimp also earned a come-from-behind win on Friday. Jacksonville got 1 in the 6th, 4 in the 8th en route to a 9-3 victory over Worcester. Playing for a series victory today, Patrick Monteverde on the mound. Jacksonville's got 1 more up north and then back home beginning Tuesday for 6 games with the Rochester Red Wings.
Hey everybody, this is Pensacola Blue Wahoos broadcaster Eric Bramer reporting from Columbus, Georgia with an update on the Miami Marlins Double-A affiliate in the Southern League. The Blue Wahoos embarked on a pretty important road trip this week, taking on the Clingstones in Columbus, needing to at least split, one would think, to maintain their solid standing in first place in the second half division race. The week started out pretty well. On Tuesday, the Blue Wahoos blanked the Clingstones 3-0, and they came back late to win it on Wednesday. Trailing 4-2 in the 8th, Mark Coley II did this.
3-2, line drive, hit in the air, deep left field, going back is Workinger. That ball is gone! Mark Coley ties us up with a 2-run blast in the top of the 8th inning. His 4th home run in the last week. And this is a brand new ball game in Columbus.
That was Coley's 4th home run in his past 5 games after hitting just 1 all year. It was followed by a dubbed lead go-ahead double, and the Wahoos beat the Clingstones 5-4 on Wednesday. But on Thursday, the Wahoos lost 6-1. Dax Fulton didn't have his best stuff. On Friday, they lost 3-2, and they spoiled a strong Thomas White start on Saturday, allowing 4 late runs and falling 4-1. As a result, Pensacola's divisional lead is just a game on the second-place Montgomery Biscuits and a game and a half on the fast-charging Columbus Clingstones. The Wahoos wrap up their series against the Clingstones this afternoon. It'll be Jacob Miller on the mound, and then 7 games in 6 days at home next week against the playoff-bound Chattanooga Lookouts. We're going to make up a rainout from Chattanooga in late June. It is the home stretch, and the games seem to matter more and more by the day. Here's hoping the Wahoos can hang on to first place. Right now, it's hanging by a thread. This has been Eric Bramer with your Wahoos Update.
Hi, this is broadcaster Adam Glover, and this is your weekly update on the Beloit Skycarp. Another good week for Beloit. They've won 3 of 5 against the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. They've won back-to-back games, and they're hoping for a series win if they can take today's matchup. But the most impressive win of the week easily for Beloit was back on Tuesday when they blanked Wisconsin 5-0 behind an excellent starting pitching performance by Carson Milbrandt. The righty went 5 scoreless innings. He walked just 1. He gave up just a single hit, and he punched out 10 batters en route to a win.
3-2, deep breath, here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 3. How about strikeout number 10 for Milbrandt?
Really impressive performance for Carson Milbrandt. He struck out the side twice in the game. He also struck out 8 batters in the first 3 innings en route to his 2nd win of the year. And even though he's not ranked as high as a Robbie Snelling or a Thomas White, he's currently ranked 20th in the farm system. This kid has a bright future. He should be in Pensacola in no time. And Marlins fans should really be excited. Thanks to the good week for Beloit, they are 29-23, still in first place in the Midwest League West Division standings, though they are in a tie with South Bend. Still a very successful second half. Beloit just has to keep up the pace, and they should have a second half championship under their belt in no time. I'm Adam Glover, and this has been your weekly update on the Beloit Skycarp.
With the Jupiter Hammerheads, I'm Brennan Erlinson. Starting pitching has been strong in the month of August for Jupiter, and leading that charge is 20-year-old lefty Julio Mendez. After his most recent start at Clearwater this Friday, Mendez is now 3-0 in August and has allowed just 1 run on 9 hits in 20 innings pitched across 4 starts in the month. Offensively, Esmil Valencia has proven to be an amazing pickup by the Marlins organization at the trade deadline, and after Saturday night, Valencia is hitting just below 400 and has an OPS north of 1,000 in the month of August and during his time with the Jupiter Hammerheads. He has been a spark plug offensively, defensively, and on the base path as well. And speaking of the base paths, Andres Valor has been quite the thief for Jupiter this season. Valor stole his 39th base of the year Saturday night, which is now the most by a Hammerhead since Jeffrey Perez stole 71 bases in 2015. 40 steals are on the horizon for Valor, and also maybe even for 17-year-old Andrew Salas, who has 34 steals on the year right behind Valor. For Jupiter as a team, though, time is running out for a playoff push. The Sharks sit in last place in the FSL East Division with 13 games to go, and Jupiter will host their stadium mates, the Palm Beach Cardinals, for their final homestand of the season beginning on Tuesday. For the Jupiter Hammerheads, I'm Brennan Erlinson.
Thanks to Eric Bramer, Adam Glover, Matt Davis, Brennan Erlinson, and Ian Binky. I'm Scott Kornberg. This has been the Miami Marlins Minor League Report.